So here's a wild tour story. So the rule on the bus is you can't take a number two. Everybody knows that they said it at the beginning of the tour. It's like, look, the bus, you use a restroom, no number twos. So one night we riding and I'm asleep. It's probably like 4:35 a.m., something like that. And I smell something and I'm just like, yo, I'm thinking I'm crazy. I'm like, what does it smell? What does it smell? And so, it kind of fades away. Sure enough, I wake up. We walk into the lobby of the bus. And so the bus driver, his name is Jody, he's upset. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, man, somebody took a dump in the bus. And so the whole day we're like, who done it? It's like a big episode of who done it. And we still don't know who did it. Like, we don't officially know who did it. And so to make it worse on top of all of that, once that happens, nobody could use the bathroom for the entire day, basically, because it's just, the whole bus just reeks. So we just sitting there mad. And then all venues aren't great. So it's like, all right, am I gonna go test this venue bathroom out, or I'm just gonna sit here and be uncomfortable for the rest of the day? But yeah, it sucked pretty bad. So we was in, I don't know where we were at, but Trillium 3, I got a song called Dirty Dan. And so I am an introvert, but I'm not a jerk, I'm not an asshole, I try not to be. So, fans come up, I'm giving hugs, hey, nice to meet you, thank you for rocking with the music, I'm being cordial, being polite. The girl comes up to me, she's like, Aha, can I call you Dirty Dan? And when she said it, I didn't know what to say. It was like an awkward pause. I was like, sure, you can call me Dirty Dan. And it was just like super weird energy because there was a lot of people around at that. She was just so bold. She said it without fear. She was like, Aha. I was like, what's up? She's like, I want to call you Dirty Dan. And like when she said Dirty Dan, she said it in a sensual way that my mind probably went somewhere. I had to shake back real quick. I had to shake back real quick, but that was interesting, I guess, to say the least. Dirty Dan, so it was my brother's birthday. I recorded that song. That song is actually, as far as Trillium 3 goes, I actually recorded that song in 2017. That's one of the newer records. And so it was my brother's birthday. We was pretty much faded the whole day. He just turned 21, so we having a good time. And I told him, I was like, I gotta go to the studio, I gotta finish this song, then we can go, do whatever. So I'm in there. I literally, that's one of the first songs I think I recorded with everybody in the studio. I don't record people in the studio. It's just me, and then I send it off, and then we go back. That song, Welch was in there, he was in there. I named all the people on the intro. And I think the push towards me calling it Dirty Dan was I felt like everybody fighting for this perfect image. And the reality of it is the people who are at the top, 9 times out of 10, the people who really know them in their circle, they're not the greatest people. And so I think a lot of times we idolize our stars. We like, man, I love him, and that's great. But then I feel like Dirty Dan is that person, like Jordan. They say Jordan was a jerk. He punched Steve Kerr in the face. He did a lot of things, but we love Jordan. And I feel like Dirty Dan is that piece that, yeah, to be the greatest, you're gonna do this, but sometimes you gotta get a little dirty. And so that was the inspiration behind that song. And then just the whole recording process, like I really didn't care. I just went in, did the verses. Like the whole song was supposed to sound dirty. And so it's a good record. It's a fun record for sure.